Hi guys, it's Alan in the shed. Where do I start again this week? The main thing of today is phase 2 of the updates, okay? But I'll show you some smaller updates I've been putting off for a while. So you'll get a few small updates and then we'll move to the outside for the big reveal of the new section. Now it's not complete, no, it's just a big step forward, and then in phase 3 we'll be landscaping it all in. But before that I bit the bullet and I bought a new camera. This was the old one, okay? Now this camera here, okay, maybe I should zoom in a little bit towards me. This camera is the old one I've always used, okay, Panasonic HD. Now this is 24 years old since purchase. And we got this from one of my ex-catalogue shops, yeah? So God knows how old it was before we bought it. And that is the main camera I use as much as I can to get the definition of some of the filming. Apart from the drone camera I use, okay? For the track running. And that added separate universal controls, remotes. Now, I bit the bullet, and a lot of people have asked me over the years, what camera to use, and I've always recommended this one. And this is the one I bought myself. Okay, it's the HC-VX1. Okay? Now, this is remote control, but you do it through your phone as a remote, okay? So when you do it through your phone, you have the picture, what you're seeing is on here, and you've got controls of when to stop, start, zoom and what have you. It's all there. Once you've set your camera up to the settings you wish, then it's simple controls on there, and you can see what the camera's aimed at. Okay, that's the way of things is today. Where in the old days, you set your camera up, you opened your viewing finder, and away you go. And then if you wanted to stand back, you used the remote. But now you can see what you're doing on one of these. And my recommendation, if you want to see any test footage or whatever, go and see Jerry at Big Jet TV. He's on YouTube, he's on all the social medias, but Jerry at Big Jet TV uses this camera on his recordings and live streaming as well. Down at Heathrow this week, he's off to Anchorage, and he takes all this equipment with him. And then basically, the one I'm talking to now is an update version of this, and he'll swear by this camera. He's tried them all because he's like a semi-professional in a way, and he swears by it. He thinks they're brilliant. And if you watch the live streaming down at Heathrow, just go into any of his films. This is the camera he uses, and it starts off with 24 optical zoom, and it goes up to 1500 digital. Now when Jerry's filming, he'll shoot up 40,000 feet and he can read the registration number on an aircraft. That's how good it is. And he does it in seconds. It's brilliant. Right, so that's got that big thing out of the way. I bit the bullet and I thought I need an upgrade. This was starting to fail after 24 plus years. So the sound was getting crackly, and it's got a crack in the lens. So I wasn't happy. Plus, when you zoomed, it sort of spiraled because we've dropped it a few times over the years. So without further ado, let's get into, I'm sure there's plenty more to tell you. Yeah, let's get into what my small update is, and then we'll do the big phase 2 reveal. Okay? It's so I keep wanting to go and do this. So nuts. Right guys, I'm doing this handheld, and I keep moving the camera. That's what the zoom's for. I got this car here. Now, I got this from Rudlin Models. Okay, I wanted to show you the front because it's got headlights. Okay, I wanted to show you that, and then as I go this way, there's 2 more there. There's the rear lights. Okay, and if I lift up, there's 2 more there. And then what was it? 1, 2, 3, 5 cars cost me a £5. All with the lighting, as it was. All I've done is plug them in. Okay. So the next little update I did, moving slowly down here. See what I've done there? I can't get over how clear this picture is. But anyway, I put a little light on there so the architects can see what they're doing. But that's a little illumination for the entrance for the loos. Okay. That's about it on the layout in here at the moment. So now I'll take it for the big reveal outside. Back in a sec. Now the first thing which I finished off in the last film was all this walling, yeah, and I had bugs eating it, didn't I? There was white bits everywhere. Get white paper, they started chewing on them. Well, it come to the conclusion, and quite a lot of evidence, that it was wood lice. Wood lice has been eating all this. But now it's soaked in lacquer, a clear lacquer which you use on a car. Just a tin of spray, rattle can. Sprayed it all up, and it's been there, what now, a week and a half? And no issues. Now, since then, I found a lot of wood lice in certain places, which I'll show you now. Mind the shadows. Right, I was on about the bugs. Now, as you can see, there's a wall in there now. Well, I used to have a hedge there. It used to go all the way down to the manor house. I haven't done the manor house yet. That's to come. That's to be revamped. What I've been doing is the walling and wait for it to dry. And at this time of year, it's a bit cool for the PVA to go off. But there you go. And of course, front and centre is Lord Al's Lavvy, and there's the Lady Barbara rushing out to the car, as she does. But as you can see, moving on, as you can see under the manor house there's a gap, so that's all got to be reset because I disturbed everything and what have you. But as you can see, the The Range Rover is ready and waiting. Just nip into the shops, dear. Right, let's do the big reveal now. Let's put you out of your misery. Let me adjust the camera, just a sec. Right, move the camera back a bit. And this is the big reveal. What I was waiting for. No, it isn't finished. There's a lot to do on that yet. I've got to blend it all in. We'll start at this end. If we zoom in. Okay. Yeah, I've got to do underneath the rocks. There, along there. It's all got to be blended in yet. All it is fixed to the wood. And then as I pan round. Now you can purchase all this, all the moulding, the plaster, the paints, the foliage, the whole lot at Rudland Models. And a very nice man is Mark. Rudland Models will sell you all the equipment you need to do this. Okay, now I had one little issue, which was there. Now this is 18mm Perspex, okay, and the bridge is 18mm. The top layer is 2 pieces of wood. You may have seen this in the past on the rebuild, and there's a piece of wood 18mm thick. Well, the bridge itself is 18mm thick. It's perfect, you know, it's level. And it's the same with this here on the bottom layer. I'll show you that. That section there, that's Perspex underneath there, which matches that there, which is 12mm. So the Perspex is 12mm. So it's flush. And if I lift the bridge, there you go, see? And the bridge sits on the frame, not on the edge. That's the secret. It sits on the frame. And it's the same at that end there. The bridge comes down and sits on the frame at the same height. The bridge is the same thickness as the wood. And there you go. Been there years now. No issues. And as you can see, it's open to the weather and what have you. Right, the next little update was I've started painting these sides, and I need 2 more because the birds have wrecked them. And a bit of paint, as you do. But now they're blue, which adds a bit more colour. Before they were grey like that, and I thought, no, sod this, I'm going to paint them blue like the other end. And I think it looks better, and that's all that matters. So this is the big phase 2 reveal. All this rock facing. Now this is the hard part now, is blending all this in. It can be done, it's just time consuming. Now I've also at the same time, see, there's a stone wall same as the other side on this side, which is above this wall, rock face. Okay, so when the trains are going down the line, you cannot see this rock face. Okay, so when it's blended in, it's only going to come up, you know, another half an inch, no, quarter of an inch, something like that, half inch maximum, along the top to blend it all in, and then the foliage and one thing and another. So as the trains are going through on the track cams, it'll all blend in. So when this side's done, you won't see the upper wall, all you'll see is the rock face. So I'm getting like 2 layouts on a corner. But as you can see, if I zoom into one of his best bits there, how real's that? and it's on a fiberglass backing. It's like a foam board, only it's fiberglass, same thickness, about 2 or 3 millimeters thick, and that's what it's fitted onto. And as you can see, that is the outcome of his work. I can't take recognition for this. When I saw a diorama he'd done, I knew instantly I needed this for this. Right place at the right time, as they say. But look how he's done that. Yeah, it's fabulous. Look at it. It's realistic, isn't it? Absolutely realistic. Even the way that rock overhangs there, and the foliage in the cracks of the rock. Absolutely stunning. That there is one part that's I've got to blend in. That's what this corner come out fantastic. This corner that sorted itself out, that corner. But like I said, I've got to do underneath and what have you, blend it all in, and the top. Got to do something with that one there. Got to fill that gap in, and then put a bit of plaster around that piece there. So there you go, phase 2 of the rebuild. And of course all the bottom here, that'll be rocks and grass and maybe a couple of trees in there. There's enough room there in that section there to put a couple of trees in. But what I've been doing is working on the top side, so I want to finish off the grass at the manor house and put the manor house back in the ground. It's sort of floating. It's weird, isn't it? You know. Well, there you go. But as you can see, brilliant. That piece there, I'm thinking I should have had it the other way up, but doesn't matter. But it'll all blend in because I've got the stone wall in behind to fix it to. So, but I think that's what I should have done, is put that one in the other way up, like possibly. But there, it's neither here nor there. It'll all come to fruition in the end. Okay, guys. So there you go. That's this week's update. Back in a sec. Well, there you go, guys. I am now talking to you on the remote. If I show you, if I zoom in, where's it at? There we go. And there you are, there. And that's how the remote works. Okay. In fact, you can see yourself on there, and that's your remote. So, without further ado, well, thanks for watching, and lots to do yet. So there will be a phase 3, more likely semi-finished out there of the updates. Okay. But I wanted to get this film out before we went to get. I might even get, if the weather plays ball, because it's persistently raining, as done for the last 24 hours, it's getting things to dry because things are cooling down now. So if I can get that done, I'll get a film out before I get to Getz, which is 3 weeks yesterday. Okay, so all being well, looking at myself on there. It's nuts. Alright then, thanks for watching. Stay safe. Catch you later. Bye for now, guys. Bye.